Yes, yes. This is, I think without it is even better. It's easier. So, tomorrow Wednesday, right? Tomorrow Wednesday. Yeah. So we'll have another one tomorrow, inshallah. Another stand. جزاكم الله خيرا.
I usually grab the box of hearts from my. Where are you? Where you are? In my office? Okay. Can you grab those boxes? Yeah. We're on.
Yeah.
Sister Intisar, was it sent to the? Do you have the link and everything? You send the link? No link?
Yeah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين أصلي وأسلم على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله ومن تبعهم بإحسان اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا علما عملا نافعا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم حق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه باطلا باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه ولا تجعله ملتبسا علينا كما قلت. Right. So from yesterday, because we did not do these last three, the Zai, Sin, and Slide, we did not discuss them. Right? I'm sorry, what? What's up? The number 7, right? Number 7. Which ones? Right. So these, all of these.
Oh, okay.
Right? But we didn't discuss these. We did not discuss these yesterday. We discussed everything else. Right? So from here back, we did. From here front, we did not do. These three are at the tip of the tongue. So all of these 9, right? 9 letters, they're all at the tip of the tongue. Okay? And some scholars say that 12 are at the tip of the tongue. Follow? So even though this is like here, go farther back, they say this is all tip of the tongue. Don't get it confused. Okay? Follow? With me?
Yes, sir.
Follow? You good?
Yes.
Sure?
Yeah.
Any questions? No questions? Good. These we did not discuss. The as-sin, and the as-sad, and the az-di, za, za, zai, za, za. So they're at the tip of the tongue, and it Shafi'i says that منه ومن بين الثنايا. So the tip of the tongue and between the upper and lower teeth, not touching any of them. So the tongue is, but these are the teeth, right? The tongue is in between the upper and lower teeth, not touching. Back, in between and back here. At bay, not here, but here. Okay. As say that. As the tip of your tongue should be like in between the upper and lower. As you feel it, yes. So these are the upper and lower teeth. They're like this, okay? Upper teeth, upper incisors, lower incisors. Okay? The tongue is here. Not in between touching, but in between in location on the inside. Say S. Whatever your tongue is doing, that's what it's supposed to do. So it didn't. So, I mean, in order, there weren't rules, and then based on these rules, let's recite or pronounce. It was the other way around. It was pronunciation, it was Arabic, it was speech, and based on the speech, let's find some rules so that people like us that are not Arab, right, would have a reference for that. So if you're saying it properly, I want you to think about, okay, where's my tongue? S, else, and as. And remember, we said yesterday, anytime there are several letters and one articulation point, so you have three here, three here, three here, three here. You know, anytime there's several letters at one place, three here, the difference between them is going to be the characteristics. Okay? The difference between these letters is going to be the characteristics, and we have not covered the characteristics yet. So, for example, S and Z, Sin and Za, what is the difference between them? This is something we did cover. What is the difference between S and Z? For Za, you vibrate your vocal cords. Very good. For Za, you vibrate your vocal cords. And for S, no voice. Okay, not apparent. It's whispers. Okay. Any question on that? Yes. I can say it several times. So, what's that?
What's the difference between the sin and the cloud?
Very good question. Same question. Only worded differently. No, that's fine. I'll talk about it now. But we'll cover it more when we get to the characteristics. There's one difference, actually two differences, between Sad and Sin. And that has to do with what's called elevation or battening or heavy. So the roof of the mouth is a dome shape. Inside of your mouth, the roof is like this. Right? So when you have a dome shape and allow me to demonstrate. This is my first try. I've never done this before, so don't laugh at me. Do you hear a difference? Slightly. So basically, what happens? I think that was a fail. But basically, what happens is when you have a whether so if the direction of sound is towards the dome, there's going to be an echo. If it's like that, if it's going up that way, there's going to be an echo. But if it's straight, then the echo is going to be less. So I want you to say, I had an apple. Say that. Apple.
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 When I saw the sun, I was in awe.
Oh.
Awe.
Oh.
Why is there a difference in sound between a and awe? Okay, is that it? Just the way you open your mouth? You're saying the result. I'm asking the cause.
When you say apple, it goes forward.
What goes forward?
The
What are you doing? How are you making it go forward? What exactly are you doing? And in order to do that, you need to say oh several times. Go. And analyze in your head as you're saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Oh. You're like moving it forward.
Keep practicing.
Oh.
Now keep saying it, but do not change the shape of your mouth. Keep your mouth exactly how it is. Who's figured it out? What are you doing exactly to change the sound from a to o?
Changing that shape is not. I'm more over. I'm more that.
More what? What are you changing exactly? Yes. Lukman is here, so I got to listen. Perfect. Good job. The tongue. That's it. That's it. What was the question exactly? Who can reiterate the question? Yes, Sarah, what was the question? Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Name. Right. What do you do exactly to change the sound from a to all? There's one thing that you do. What is it?
You lift your tongue so I can go up.
You lift what part of your tongue?
That's it.
The farthest part of the tongue. Sorry. I only have a few of these that I'm giving out today, so you better hurry up and answer. I'm left-handed, so that's why I'm talking with my left hand, so don't hold it against me. If I threw it with my right hand, it will go all the way over here. Yes. I'm left-handed, but I write with my right hand. It's a long story. So, yes. So, what the difference is you are moving your tongue. Okay, what part of the tongue? The part where what letter is? Exactly where Qaf is. And that's why Qaf is ball, and Kaf is ka. Because Kaf is lower. Hey there, Assalamu alaikum. How are you, buddy? How you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? Questions, questions, questions? All right. So to answer your question, the difference between, or one of the differences between these two has to do with this part of the tongue. Okay. So if you do the all sound with this part of the tongue, if you do the all action with this part of the tongue, whatever action you do with the all, that action you do that with this part of the tongue, what happens is you get a slide. But if you do the action with this part of the tongue for the calf, you get a C. Yes.
Yes.
So. So up until now, what we have been doing is understanding the placement of the letter in the mouth. That's what we've been doing up to now. We're not pronouncing the letters properly just yet. We're not concerned with that just yet. Right? What we're looking for now is you know where that letter is in your mouth or throat. Okay. Now, I will touch on characteristics a little bit now as well. You notice how this side, all of these letters, there's no vibrating of the vocal cords. All of these letters, there's vibrating of the vocal cords. Right? So that's a characteristic. Vibrate, no vibrate. Okay. Questions? A question? Yes.
It was like the A sound, like apple.
Exactly. Like apple.
Like apple.
Yes.
Yes.
You are correct. Right. So the difference between sin and za is vibrating the vocal cords. And the only way for you to know all of this is you got to practice. Right? Sound weird, it's fine. What's the difference? What's the difference? Vibration of the vocal cords. Very good.
I don't got it. I don't got it.
And what's the difference between S, else, S, else?
So one is inside the throat and one is where your mouth is. Okay.
Somebody got it?
One is fine.
One is fine. Lips.
Of the back of the
Moving on the back of your tongue. Good job. MashaAllah. Very good. All right. Moving on to the letters we did not cover yesterday, and we're almost done with all of the articulation points. We have the fa, and everybody can pronounce the fa. The bottom, the inside of your bottom lip touches the upper incisors. F. F. So one may ask, okay, what's the difference between F and V? F and V. F. F. What's the difference between F and V? Vibration of the vocal cords. Very good. MashaAllah. Vibration of the vocal cords. With V, 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 there's no, there you vibrate the vocal cords. With F, F, you don't vibrate the vocal cords.
Is it that word in the Arabic called three dots?
That's not Arabic. It's not Arabic. That's how an Arabic speaking person would translate a V sound to Arabic, how they would write an F. But that's not Arabic. Because V is not an Arabic sound. V is not an Arabic sound.
Not the Arab sound.
Not Arabic sound. Right. So that's clear, right? That's for the F. For the meme and ba, right, you have to close your lips. Your lips have to be closed fully. Okay?
Good.
And this is another characteristic that I will introduce now. It's where, I mean, we kind of talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again. So imagine you're driving, right? And all of a sudden a car stops, right? What do you have to do? Exactly. Otherwise, there's going to be a problem, right? So that car stopping blocks the road temporarily. When can he move? Once the car moves. Exactly. Okay. So that block, they call it shidda, or they usually translate it as strength, right? But it's a block. And it has to do with the flow of sound. Okay? So either that car is blocking the road where you cannot move, or there's a lot of traffic and the car is moving, but it's moving slowly, so you can't go 45 on a 45, you can go 20. Or the traffic is flowing and you can go 45 easy. Yeah? 3 options. Either cars are not moving, or moving slowly, or moving freely. Okay? So, because you're closing your lips, either the sound has to come out of your lips. There's no other way. You're coming out of my lips whether you like it or not. This is where you're coming out of. You got no choice. Nowhere else. That's the bet. Up. Right? So either it's coming out of the lips, it has to come out of the lips. There's no other avenue. Okay? That's the bet. Or instead of dealing with this blockage, right? You're like, you know what? There's another route. I'm not even going to deal with this traffic. So you just go another way, take another road. That's what you do with the meat. The sound wants to come out through the mouth, but the sound is like, you know what? Let's just keep it cool. I ain't going to fight nobody. I'll make it easy. All right? I'm not looking for no trouble. I'm just going to take another way. So it comes out through the nose. So the fact that it's coming out through the nose, it's taking another route, that has to do with a couple of characteristics, and we'll talk about that, inshallah. So, right? As for the wow, you circle your lips, like so, in order to pronounce the wow. One may say, isn't the wow in al-jawf, in the open space in the throat and mouth? Didn't we talk about that before? Like, make up your mind. What did we say about that? Who was paying attention? I'm not. You were paying attention. I know. Huh? Why do we say the wow is on the lips rather than the wow being in a joke?
Well, the joke has a check Dhamma before it.
Okay, it has a dhamma before it. Okay.
The one in the lips is with the school check. The not so good, so school check.
So I'll give you E for effort. Almost there, but not there yet. Close.
We're not there.
Close, but not there. What was the question? Okay, so here he said, well, yeah. Why? Why? It's there
Why?
in the joke. So is it there or is it here? There's two wows. How many wows are there in Arabic? One, exactly. So which one are we talking about? Like, is it here or is it there? Make up your mind, dude. It's here. So is it not there? Or this one is black and that one is blue.
The blue devil.
Everybody wants candy. I'll give you every. Wait, just send this up.
Give it to Abrahman.
He didn't answer no questions yet.
الواو الأولى هي تلحق مد depends getting from the job أوكي الثانية هي تعتمد على حركة اليد. So we have to call
Close, but not there yet. Yes. Close, but not there yet.
Closer.
Oh, sorry. If I poke anybody's eye out, forgive me. All right. So I'll.
the job is واو المد
Okay.
ما قبلها مضمون الواو الثانية هو غير الضم يعني هو
فقبل مضمون.
هي مش واو مد يعني تكون لا تكون واو مد بالنسبة
It's a very nuanced difference. It's nuanced.
That one I want to have a third that all the time.
Excuse me, could you zoom in
So what
to
if it
the
doesn't have a
board?
halakha? What if I say, for example, where's that wow?
This is not cool.
So where is that?
What is that? It was a letter.
Well, you ain't got nothing to say, okay? All right. All right. So I think you guys are ready for the answer. Yeah.
And Joe, it's like the open space, like in the wow, like once it has like a cat, it's not in a joke.
What about this one?
الواو المادية يجب أن تكون ساكنة وما قبلها مضموم.
طيب.
أما الواو العادية لا يعني ما بيكونوش الحركتين مع بعض قبلها مضموم وهي ساكنة.
طيب هذا ليس جوابا على السؤال. السؤال the question is السؤال هو تلك واو وهذه واو لماذا جعلنا تلك هناك وهذه هنا؟ طب لماذا؟ ليش؟
Because there's a letter.
Why don't we just say the wow is here and be done with it? Why you gotta be so complex? Stop confusing us, brother. Yes. So it's yeah, you guys are very close.
This one you turn up, this one you don't.
No, that's wrong. Everybody's close. That's you're right there. It's very simple. There you go. Yes, Lane. All of it is coming out of there. Okay, so settle down. One more try. Play, Maria. So you guys are very close, right? You're ready for the answer. Okay. It's nuanced, right? Everybody knows it, but you just don't know it. So the med letters, where the waw has a sukoon with a dhamma before it, the ya has a sukoon with a kasra before it, and the alif has a sukoon with a fatha before it. They are in the whole throat and mouth, that open space. All right? The difference in sound between these three letters has to do with the road bumps that they're passing by. Okay? So for the ya, it passes by the middle of the tongue, okay, to create a yi sound. For the waw, it passes through the lips that are circled to create a wu sound. The difference between the ya of med down there and the ya that is sakin, for example, or the ya that is mushaddad, or the one that's mushaddad, or the ya that is mushaddad, and the mutaharrik, for example, and the only difference is with these, there's more pressure here, either at the middle of the tongue or on the lips. That's the only difference. So when you say wa, say that wa, and you say woo. Which one has more pressure? Wa, woo, wa. So that's the only difference. There's more pressure here. There's more pressure here. Yeah, and he. Yeah, he. Right? It's just more pressure with yeah. That's the only difference. Right? It's there. All right. So then we have nasalization. The nose, right, participates in two letters. The nose participates in two letters. Yes, Maria. Yes, you can feel two letters they are. Noon and meme. Noon and meme. So the sound is coming through the tip of the tongue, according to some scholars, or the top of the tongue, according to other scholars, blocks the sound from coming through. So the sound says, you know what? I'm not fighting with you, Mr. Tongue, right? I don't have the energy. I'm just going to find another route. I'm just going to go up through the nose. That's how you have a noon sound. And with the meme as well, same issue. So they say noon and meme have two parts. Noon and meme have two parts. Okay? The completed part and the completing part. So the completed part for the noon is the tongue. The completed part for the meme is the lips. The completing part for both is the nasalization, the nose. Two parts. Completed, completing. And that rerouting, that's called inhiraf or diversion. That rerouting that happens with the noon and meme, That's called diversion. That's one of the characteristics. And we'll talk about that, inshallah, in just a little bit. If we don't have any questions, we're moving on. I'm going to erase everything, and we're going to start with some new goodies, inshallah. This is all of the articulation points. Yes.
For like the placement of buff, how like you know how like in different dialects they say buff, like in like different words they have buff in a different style they have like in gaf.
Yeah.
Is it in the same placement as buff or is it somewhere else?
So gaf is kaf with voice.
Oh, okay.
So the same place as kaf, but with vibrating the vocal cords. So cod and god. Say ka,
Cock.
ka,
Cod.
and ga.
Go.
Same thing.
Oh, sorry.
Same place. The difference is vibrating the vocal cords. Questions? Yes.
Is like the letters like go.
So I think the sisters won. You guys, man, you guys are. I think because some of you are not consistent. Yes, I'm not.
I wasn't here yesterday. Did we talk about the list?
You wasn't here yesterday? You were here yesterday. You didn't come yesterday? Oh, nobody came yesterday. I wasn't even. I was here yesterday. I left. Nobody was here yesterday.
Why did it seem like everyone's heard this?
No, the lips I just did today.
Oh.
So the lips you have ba, that's the bottom lip with the upper incisors. Then you have waw, ba, and meme. Right? The meme and ba, you have to close your lips. The waw, you circle your lips.
Okay.
The difference between meme and ba is that the ba, the sound has to come out of the mouth.
So the lips, how many articulations?
Two.
Two.
Or three. Would you say three? Three.
Would be.
One for the fa, one for the waw, one for the meme and ba.
Okay.
Because the waw, you circle your lips. You guys want to count the 17 articulation points? Make sure we got it right? Yeah. What about them? Where did they come from? Ahsanti. They came from the tip of the tongue in between the upper and lower incisors. من بين الثنايا ومنه من بين الثنايا ومنه من بين الثنايا نعم ثلاثة ومنه من بين الثنايا ثلاثة. So it's between, like here. So these are the upper incisors, these are the lower incisors, and this is the tongue right there inside, on the inside. That's questions.
For the nose, it's just noon and noon.
Mim and Noon, the nose is part of Mim and Noon. It's the completing part, the extra that's needed.
So it's not necessarily done.
What?
Like it's not the nose.
It's the nose. Why not? Why isn't it the nose?
You said it's part of it.
It is part, but without nose, you can't pronounce the noon. Try to pronounce the noon without.
I know.
Close your nose, plug your nose, and say noon.
No.
There it is. It can't work.
I just did it.
I just did
It's
it.
wrong.
Nude.
It's wrong. Without your nose, noon cannot exist. Without your nose, noon and meme cannot exist.
Just said it.
You said it that. You said that. You said dude. Dude. Cover your nose. Nothing comes out of your nose. Say dude. Dude. Without your nose, a meme is a bat. Beep. Beep. No, you can't. You can't. It's impossible. Questions? I'm about to erase this. You guys take a picture? guys take a picture? Yes.
Right here, my note. Is it?
I'll reserve the right to answer it. Go ahead, ask. I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Dogs are dirty.
Okay. So this is not the right time and place for that question. Later, so. Questions? It's a question, but it's not the time or place for it. Yeah. Questions? I'm getting ready to erase. No questions.
No questions? Okay, no questions.
All right. But Ibrahim, I mean,
Where is it?
I was calling you all the way across the hall. Ibrahim. And you wasn't responding. Like, Ibrahim, nothing. Ibrahim, nothing. And I was like, Ibrahim's like, man, I'm Yusuf. I messed his name all up. All right, so pay attention.
Attention.
Pay attention here. Very important. I'm introducing a very new idea. Pay attention, please. Every letter. Hello.
Hello.
Every letter in Arabic, pay attention, every letter in Arabic has at least 4 characteristics or attributes. Okay? A person can be tall and fat at the same time. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
You guys with me?
Yeah.
A car can be big and thin at the same time. Yes or no?
Yes.
No questions. No questions.
No question.
So every letter, how many letters? 28.
28.
Each one of them. No questions. No questions. Each one of them, each letter, without exception, please pay attention.
Attention.
Without exception, each letter has at least how many? 4 characteristics.
4 characters.
And these characteristics are, remember we talked about characteristics in 2 terms. What were they? And? Asliya and what's the next one? Exactly. Incidental. Yes. So either they're there always. So these characteristics are always part of this letter. Without these characteristics, the letter cannot exist. It is wrong.
It's wrong?
Yes. If you do not have these, all 4 of these characteristics with these letters, the letter is wrong. You are saying it wrong. For example, the breath in the letter ta. If I say لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت, that
No.
is wrong.
This is wrong. It is not right.
Settle down, Adnan, right? Abid. I keep Abid. So, it needs to have breath at the end. It needs to have breath. Kasabat. Now it is correct. That is a characteristic. Okay? If I say, for example, let me see. Yeah. Some people, they say, Ishyaka na'budu wa Ishyaka. Ishyaka. Ishyaka.
You say it wrong. I mean, you're saying it right.
So one of the characteristics, and I'm just giving you an example. I don't want you to remember these just now, right now. I don't want you to remember them. I'm just giving you an example so you understand what I'm talking about. So the yeah, one of its characteristics is it's free flowing. And when you say yeah, it's not free flowing. Right? There's distortion in sound. Okay. So in order for the letter to be correct, it needs to have these four. Okay? How many characteristics at least does each letter have? At least four. Some have more. Some have more. But at least each letter needs to have at least
Four.
four. Okay. So these four characteristics, right, are based on four considerations. Are based on what? The considerations are, and I'm using my words, by the way. Focal vibration.
Okay.
That's the first consideration. The second consideration is flow of sound. The third consideration is direction. Direction of sound. And the last and final consideration is yeah. Yeah.
Do not do that.
I'm gonna call it right. For those of you who want the Arabic, that's going to be yeah. ضعيف flow of sound. Sounds. Constrict. Constrict is kind of like putting things in a tight space, right? Or blocking, right? No.
No? We even know.
I'll tell you in a minute. So these are the four considerations. Let's say, no. So there's a fifth one as well, fifth consideration, but That fifth consideration is not a tajweed issue. It's not a sound issue, so I'm not going to worry about it. So the fifth consideration is mentioned in the books of tajweed, but I'm not going to worry about it because it's not a sound issue.
What is it related?
It's related to the letters being ready to be pronounced or at ease, or easy to pronounce. So letters that are close to the front of the mouth and letters that are not close to the front of the mouth. Right. Questions about these considerations? I'm sorry, what?
يعني look at placement.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Placement, kind of, but not exactly. Questions so far? Okay. So how these work? How these work? If this, meaning if a letter has this characteristic, necessarily it does not have what? Its opposite. What is the opposite of vocal cord vibrating?
Because there's a virus. It was
What?
7.
What? I have no idea what you just said.
Flow of sound.
We didn't get to that yet.
He said it's at the opposite of vocal vibration.
No. The opposite of vocal vibration is what? Vocal not vibration.
You're talking about
No.
perfect.
Yeah. Before what? ترعيد. تاء راء عين ياء دال ترعيد. أيوه. So if the letter has this,
Number 1.
necessarily, you know right away that it does not have not vibration. If it has this, so now I will give you the terms. Okay. They call it apparent. Apparent or jahab. The opposite of jahab is hams, or they say whisper. Flow of sound, which equals they say soft, right? The Arabic is rikhu. The opposite of soft is in between. And as you guys said, what did you guys say? Shidda. Brings So can something have two opposites? Yes. So flow of sound is rhythm when something flows. It either flows freely or partially or not at all.
Not at all.
Yes. Direction of sound. Is either down or up. It's either up or down.
Down.
So we're going to say elevation. No. We're going to say, what's the opposite of elevation? Oh, help me out.
Downelation. Elevation. Elevation.
Lowered.
Lower.
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 Lowered. Or is and the opposite of lowered is
Higher.
elevated. Or elevating. It is there. Construction of mouth equals,
Equals.
they call it adhesion.
So he has a comment.
Adhesion or iltibaq.
Yeah, what is constriction of the mouth?
I'll tell you. Like inside, things are tight. Yes, Ahmed.
Why's the why does the E look like a 3?
Because that's how I wrote it. I got style like that.
What's it mean?
Iltibaq and infitah, openness. Open.
This.
This. In the
What's adhesion?
we'll get to it. Don't worry.
Is that like cohesion and
Is that
Adhesion is like when you use glue, you stick things. That's called an adhesive. And so that's when the tongue is kind of like stuck to the roof of the mouth. And when the letter that you pronounce is kind of like, in order to say it, you got to do your mouth all like this. We'll get to that. Don't worry. So these are the considerations.
It looks like it did that.
Would what be an example of adhesion if you know that? Can you give me an example?
Later.
Later.
What's that, Ahmed? Why is what? Why do I look so cool? Because I'm cool like that, bro. Don't hate, appreciate. Any questions about these considerations? She raised her hand, you didn't, so she's first.
I think they're gonna have to have all these 4, or they have to have one.
Considerations. So these are considerations. So based on these considerations, these are the characteristics. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
So if the letter has this, it cannot have this, but it has to have one of these two. Right? If it has this, It does not have this, but it has to have one of these two. It has to have either this or this. It cannot have both. But it has to have one of these. This, then not this. But it has to have one of them. If this, then not this nor this. But it has to have one of them. This, then not this. If this, then not that. But it has to have one of them. Four considerations.
So what are you saying? That.
Oh, okay.
4 considerations.
So for consideration, it has to have 4 of these.
One of the 4.
Part 1 of those 4.
Yes. Yes.
For the four characteristics, are they
4 considerations.
for the 4 considerations, are they all connected or are they just like different parts?
They're not parts. They're considerations. They're characteristics.
Yeah, but like
So a person being tall and thin, are they connected?
no.
Those are 2 different considerations. They're not the same thing. The board being white, does everything that's white also have to be hard?
That's not
Those
gay.
are 2 different things. Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
flip it.
And fluency, the fluency from the letter.
Flow of sound. Right? So the flowing, free flowing. Right?
It was number 2.
This one. Exactly.
Yeah.
Questions? I'm not. Yusuf, you over here quiet. What that mean? Tariq, you want an example for it to pop? We'll get there inshallah.
What is that?
Questions? No questions. All right, so now put your seatbelts on. Because we're going to put the letters to their proper place, in their proper place. Put your seatbelts on.
Seatbelt on, man.
And my seatbelt.
Now that we've laid and set up the table, now we're going to have our full course meal. This was the appetizer. Now we about to eat. You guys ready for the meat and potatoes?
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes, that's what's on the menu. The sweets are later.
No, that sounds good.
You guys ready for the meat and potatoes?
Yes.
I'm so ready.
Yes.
We are ready.
So this is where we're going to operate. We will operate here,
Number 2.
right? On this part, this side is where we're going to operate. Ten.
10.
So these are the whisper letters. Whisper means what?
And Wyatt. Oh, no vibration.
No vocal vibration.
No vocal vibration.
Oh,
Yes.
no vocal. Yeah. But there's only one dot
Dot where?
on the tab. After cat.
Got my glasses. Come closer. Come closer.
So now
All right. So the whisper letters are these. What about the ones with the vocal cords vibrating? What are those?
G.
So every single
The rest of the letters.
oh, so all of every single letter has all four of these, right? Either
No. Has all four considerations. Yes.
like the right one and the opposite of it.
It's impossible. How can you be tall and short at the same time? Either you're tall or you're short. You can't have it both ways. Sorry. So you're in between. You're not tall nor you're short. Can't. Just
Yeah, you're not short. Short.
what about all of the vibrating letters? What are they?
First.
If it's not one of these 10,
They're not dates.
then it's not good yet. So that means 18 letters are all apparent letters. All right? So if you say S seen with vibrating, it becomes a different letter entirely. Zeen. It's wrong. If you say kaf with you vibrating the vocal cords, you get gaf. Exactly, it's wrong. It's wrong. Exactly, it's wrong. If you say ta with vibrating vocal cords, you get a da, da. That's why some people they say maliki only teen. Yes,
Teen.
because they're not vibrating the vocal cords with the dal. What dini was zaydun. What dini was zaydun. Right? With the fa, it's a V. With the ha, it's a ayn. Ah.
Ah.
Ah, ah.
Ah. Ah.
With the sa, it's a tha. With the ha, it's doesn't exist. It's not a hamza. It's somewhere between a hamza. Yeah, that's a different issue. I ain't saying that. Something else. Too long. Takes too long to explain. The sheen becomes a j, 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 j. The kha, it becomes a ghain. The sad, it becomes a zad. And it does exist, by the way, but in under certain circumstances. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم في قراءة حمزة. Right, so we understand the vibrating, non-vibrating issue. We're good? We're good with the vibrate, non-vibrate? We're good?
We're good.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
So what's the next one we're going to write? What's the next one we're going to write?
Should be.
I'm switching it up. أجدد كخطب. Yeah. Don't hold it against me. It can be white and it can be hard at the same time. That's a dad. أجدد كخطب. Because what? For example, right? For example, what letters? It's wrong. It's wrong. مع احترام الشديد. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. With all due respect, but it's wrong. Yes.
After the last one, and then you see the last X, number 9. What's that word in English?
Openness.
Open.
Yes. Yes, Ahmed. When is Maghrib? So. But it has two opposites, right?
Are you going to answer my question?
Between. In between means it partially flows. It kind of flows. Not all the way. In between. Nothing yet. Al-Bayniyah. That's the Arabic term for in between. لا نون عين ميم را. Lin Umar. So with the shidda, let me just go through this right quick. For the shidda, I need to write what? Say that again.
You need to write it better.
Need to write it better? Yes. Yeah. Give it another try.
Sorry.
Now. Ain. Ain. Oh,
Thank you.
my pleasure.
I didn't mean to.
No. I want you to, you're here to learn. And I said I was going to teach. So if you're not asking questions, then what's the point? Learning is cumbersome. So is teaching. So you came out of your way to learn. I got to go out of my way to teach. So with the shidda, what's happening with the hamza, ba, suhum, nothing is coming out. Ba, it's blocked. Ba, suhum, ba. There's nothing there. In order for the sound to come out, you have to release. Ba, suhum. The jim, adja, fajja, nothing is coming out. It's blocked.
Blocked.
The dal, ad-deen, nothing is coming out. Deen, nothing is coming out. The ta, if tabbat, fatta, I believe you.
Yeah.
تتبعوا, very good, very good. تتبعوا, تتا, it's blocked. The kaf, fakka, fakka, تتفكرون, تتفكرون. القاف, الحقي, الحقي, الحق, it's blocked. The ta, huh? فسيكفيكهم الله. And the ta as well. شيطان, شيطان.
Shaitan.
شطط, شطط.
Shaitan.
And ba as well. Tabba, tabba, it blocks. So the kaf and ta, if you notice the kaf and ta here and here, right? So to start the kaf, you start with shidda, back, then you end with whisper, back. No, shidda, strength. right? So, yeah. So if it is, these are 5, and these are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 8 is 13. So the rest are soft. Which are 15. أيوة. Openness, we'll get to there. We'll get to it. استعلاء, and we said elevation, right? So elevation are the letters that you do the all sound with. All rather than ah. All, ah, all. Qaf, ba, ha, sad, dad, ghain, and ba. Not rain, rain. Yes, my dear.
How come the first one says elevated and then the one on the bottom says elevation?
Because I wrote it, that one elevated, and I wrote this one elevation. That's why. And because it's not Qur'an, so it doesn't have to be precise. Qur'an, you have to say exact letters, exact words. Other than the Qur'an, you don't have to. So what about the lowered letters? What are they? The rest. If it's not قد خص ضبطا, then it's not elevated. So all elevated letters are heavy, are mufakham. All of them are mufakham. But are these the only mufakham letters? They're two different considerations. Yes. You're going ahead. I don't want to confuse you. So the consideration for this is does it have the all sound or not? If it has all sound, then it's one of these. You with me, sister? You sure? يا عمار. ها؟ متأكد. You with me, Brother Yusuf? I got your name finally.
Yes, sir.
What about Mr. Ibrahim over there? Good? Any questions? Yes.
It was number 1.
This one.
Yes.
Fine. All right. The one that everybody's been asking me about. I should have flipped these. So this was my mistake. This should be over here. Adhesion should be on this side. So that's how we're working on this. Okay.
Oh, it's vice versa.
Yeah, so it should be on that side. Yes. Terminology is correct. It's replacement of it. It'll make sense. Yeah. It changes how the word sounds. So a versus all. What's the difference? Exactly. And how do you change the direction of sound? You use the back of your tongue. You don't have to use your lips. Without using your lips, don't do anything with your lips. All. All right. Last but not least. One, two, three, four. Oh, yes, my friend.
You said as elevated in as lowered in is elevated, right?
Oh, sure. What?
Because as lowered in is elevated. And those are both concepts, so it should be elevated or lowered.
So that was an English example, right? Not a Quran example. So don't get all technical on me now. I know you were just asking. Yes, sir. So I'm asking everyone to be technical, but when somebody's technical, I'm like, don't be technical. So I kind of like supposed to get it. Yes. All right. So the difference between, for example, everybody say قال. قال. Now say ولا الضالين. So ba should be more heavy than قال. Your tongue is going higher, closer to the upper palate, and it's almost stuck to the roof. Oh, almost as if you're choking, exactly. But you shouldn't choke. Right? So the difference between qala and bo is the closeness of the tongue to the upper palate. Yes, Salma.
But when you say one it like stops for a moment and then you say
That's a different issue.
oh,
Yes.
Like with golf, I would say that our tongue press. But kind of like when you say the whole word, it's not like that. But I have to release my tongue from the tongue to be able to lift it back. Or it's supposed to be.
Okay, I don't understand your question. Say that again.
Remember you said the way to pronounce the law?
Yes, yes. Yes. The pressure is on the left side.
Yes.
Right.
But when you say like the whole word for the law, for me, I have to release the press in the front, lift the back of my tongue.
At what part do you have to release?
Front. So
At what time? When do you have to release? When you're saying book or when you're saying ah? Okay, so that's everybody.
I was thinking you have to press and hold.
For the part you press and hold.
Okay.
But the ah part,
The back of the tongue.
the part, everybody has to press. Otherwise, you can't. So walau, I'm holding. I'm walau, and then ah. Now, the difference between adhesion and elevation, in order to perfect it, you need to have someone to listen to you and critique your recitation. Right? This is theory. And it takes time. Don't think you're going to learn it overnight. I'm sorry, what?
It's tension.
Yes.
It's between, how shit that started and what it example.
Why Paula?
Because it's common between the three sections.
Interesting.
Yeah, how it's shit that.
So it's shidda, so it's strong because the sound does not flow at the articulation point. Out. That's its shidda, that's its hardness. That's the hard. Out. Okay, for its elevation, it has the all sound. All.
From the back.
The back of the tongue. All. And for the adhesion, the tongue is close to the upper palate. Oh. So it's not just ta. You don't say ash-shaytani. A'udhu billahi min ash-shaytan. Ta, that's not enough. Ta, that's not enough. It needs to be full. The tongue. No lips. Only tongue. The lips are the mim, ba, and waw, and the fa. Bas. Yes.
Why is meme in between and not slap? Because it flows through meme and no.
Very good question. Who can answer that? What's the question, Tariq?
Well, how come women doing it in between and not slap, even though they put both?
Yeah, mim and noon, why are they not soft letters? Why are they in between letters?
Because it's a little bit of words.
If you're in the middle, because you need the nose in. Well, that's right.
A lateral wave. I don't know what that means.
From another way.
Right, another path.
Another path.
Exactly. You want to say something?
Because like, since they're in the middle, it's so that the air can go through the nose.
Right, because the air is coming out of a different pathway. It's not coming through where it's intended to go through. So it's in between. What else? So in between, he said, I didn't say anything about this. I forgot. I was supposed to. But good question. So remind me. So for the lam, you guys remember the articulation point of the lam, right? It's on the edges, right? So it blocks. It touches, like you were asking yesterday. It touches the upper palate. So now it's touching the upper palate. Where does the sound go? The sound comes out of the sides. Okay, and that's another characteristic that we'll talk about tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, and that's the characteristic of deviation or inhiraf. Right? So because of that redirection, it's in between. The same thing with the ra. Appreciate you. Same thing with the ra. The letter the sound is coming through the tip of the tongue. It's coming through. So it's wants to come out the mouth, but it's coming through a small area. That's why it has it's in between because it's not free flowing. It's kind of like blocked. So that's a lam, Allah, meen, and noon. What's left is the ayn. Right? The ayn, your epiglottis in the middle of your tongue, comes back really close to almost choking in order for the ayn to be pronounced. So the sound does not flow freely. So those who say Iyyaka na'budu, that's wrong. It needs to be na'budu. Na'budu, not na'budu. All right. So what I want you all to do for homework. What I want you all to do for homework. Each one of you, you can have teams, right? That's fine. Teams are fine. But in order to master these or to come near to mastery, create a chart. Okay? So the chart should have leave. the chart should have the characteristics here or the letters here, doesn't matter. So like for example, I've got and all the way down. Right?
All the 28 letters.
All of them. Right? None. None. So you have whisper, and you have parrot, for example, and you have soft, for example. So you would with alif, you would put X, you would put check, just check, for example. 28 letters, 9 characteristics. So in order to check your work, you would see that each letter has at least, no, each letter has 4.
Could there be more than 4?
With these, no, it's impossible.
Wait, so what do you want us to do?
Create a chart so you can understand.
Numbers way to pick up here. That's how it works.
Yes. So bad, for example, parents,
How many letters do we have to? What do we got to do? 3 what?
28.
English. Obviously, out of English.
Can I erase this so I can show you?
No. No. Yes, speed the process here. Yes. Speed the process. Speed the process. Erase it.
What was the homework again? I didn't.
Erase. Can you erase the
Yeah,
board,
sure.
please?
Me? Yeah.
No.
You know what?
I'm not.
Got it.
Wait a second. You guys, okay. Erasing the board, right? Wait. This way. This way. All right, go ahead. Thank you. That's all. Yeah. Perfect.
Second page.
But this is only an example. I'm not doing a chart for you.
I didn't have to take off the plastic. See. Any unscripted stuff. So that is connected. Okay. Sit on stitches on Friday. Sit the no, the arms. It's like no, they put like.
So why are they gonna
Really good cut up.
I want to see my lines stuck in my.
It's not a lot. Also being strong. When sick. At all. I didn't do this in school. I did this in school. It's very easy.
Okay, you guys get it?
But it was in English.
Kind of.
Guys.
You guys get it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so
Wait, what is what that?
all right. So this one, all right. Because I'm not doing the chart for you, my dear. You're gonna do it at home. Homework.
How do you do that at home? Is it good? What's hard?
It's for you. So it's not graded. This is gonna be part of the final exam.
You're doing this here, okay? Or at home?
Yes. Final test.
Yes. Since it's a final exam, is there like a ijaza or something?
Not ijaza. You gotta work a lot harder for that, my brother. I can provide a certificate, inshallah. We'll give him a certificate, inshallah. What was your question? The final exam, inshallah, is going to be after we're done.
Okay,
It's going to be open book exam. It's fine.
What do you mean by?
But it's going to be timed. Yes.
But how can I tell?
Good question. Good question. So you know what letters are the opposite of a parent?
Also, check what you give us.
With each one in their
Okay.
what words? A parent. Get it? Anybody have any questions on the charts? So I will not check your chart. This is for you, for your own purposes. You're gonna have you're gonna have a million questions.
So you don't do it at home or here?
Do it wherever you want to do it on the move. Sure.
Are you doing it at home or here?
At the moon, he said.
Hey, Sylvia, we're doing it here at home.
The moon.
We can do it in either place.
It's clear, right? Clear?
It's not graded.
You don't even have to do.
So the only way to master them is to work with them. If you don't work with them, you're not going to get it. You're not going to master it.
What's the last one?
Pronunciation is later. I want you to understand it. We're not pronouncing it. In order to master what you need, not to master the pronunciation. So when I correct, when someone is reciting to me and I correct them, if they don't know this, I have a more difficult time. But if you know all of this, then we can talk. We can have a conversation. But if you don't know this, then you're not really learning. What? Habibi, is Hamza one of the letters? Is Hamza a letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamza. Okay, Hamza's a name too. It was Hamza. Okay, now I'm just saying that we have to do it.
Any questions?
Yeah.
So that was fun, right? There's more. We're going to continue to have fun. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
Yes, we.
Oh, we have Tajweed books. Now, this particular book I taught before, so I'm familiar with it, and it's very detailed. But the way that I'm teaching is very different than the way that he's teaching. but most of the translations that I use is from here. So the translations, so like elevated and all of that, that's from here.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so
I have one.
you have one.
How do you start?
Body. Oh,
Para.
Oh, wait. Yes, we.